Have you ever felt it? They pull away, but somehow they never fully leave. They go silent, but still watch your stories. They act cold, but their eyes say something completely different. If you've ever loved someone with an avoidant attachment style, you know the confusion, the mixed signals, the emotional push and pull. Today we're talking about 5 powerful signs an avoidant still loves you but is too scared to show it. Because here's the truth most people don't understand. Avoidants don't lack feelings. They fear the vulnerability that comes with those feelings. And if you stay until the end, you'll understand why their silence might not mean indifference, it might mean fear. Let's begin. Sign 1. They pull away but never fully let you go. An avoidant who doesn't care will disappear, but an avoidant who still loves you, they distance themselves emotionally, yet they leave small doors open. They reply eventually. They don't block you. They accidentally like old photos. They check your status. They find small excuses to reconnect. Why? Because loving you feels overwhelming, but losing you feels worse. Avoidants are terrified of being consumed by emotion. When things get deep, intense, or serious, their nervous system goes into defense mode, so they create space. Not because they stopped loving you, but because loving you feels like losing control. They need distance to regulate themselves. And here's the key difference. If they didn't care, they would detach cleanly. If they still love you, they hover. Sign 2. They show love through actions, not words. Avoidants struggle with emotional expression. They might not say, "I miss you," "I need you," "I'm scared to lose you," but they'll show up when you need help. They'll fix things for you. They'll check if you're safe. They'll remember small details about your life. Their love language isn't verbal reassurance, it's quiet presence. The problem, you might be waiting for emotional intimacy while they're expressing care in practical ways. Avoidants were often taught early in life that emotions are unsafe, overwhelming, or unnecessary. So instead of vulnerability, they choose functionality. But if they're still investing effort, that effort is emotional currency for them. Sign 3. They get jealous but try to hide it. This one is subtle. Avoidants act like they don't care who you talk to, but watch closely. When you mention someone new, their energy shifts. They become distant, irritated, or suddenly cold. They might even say, "Do whatever you want," but their tone says something else. Avoidants hate feeling dependent, and jealousy exposes attachment. If they truly moved on emotionally, your dating life wouldn't trigger them. But if they still love you, the idea of losing you activates fear, not anger, but vulnerability. And instead of admitting, "I'm scared someone else will take you," they withdraw to protect their pride. Sign 4. They come back after space. This is one of the biggest signs. Avoidants cycle. They get close, they panic, they pull away, then they return once they feel safe again. If someone repeatedly comes back into your life, not for ego, not for control, but for genuine reconnection, that's not random. That's attachment struggling with fear. Avoidants often need time alone to process emotions. Distance helps them calm their internal anxiety about intimacy, and once they feel emotionally stable again, they reach out. It doesn't mean the pattern is healthy, but it does mean the feelings are real. Sign 5. Their vulnerability slips out in rare moments. Avoidants don't open up easily, but when they're tired, stressed, or emotionally overwhelmed, the truth slips out. They might say, "I don't want to lose you. I'm just scared. I don't know how to do this." And then the next day, they act like it never happened, because showing emotion makes them feel exposed. Those rare vulnerable moments, that's the real them. And if they only allow that side to surface with you, that's significant. Avoidants don't open emotionally unless they feel something deeply. Why avoidants act this way? Avoidant attachment often develops when someone learns early in life that closeness equals pain. Maybe their emotions were dismissed. Maybe vulnerability wasn't safe. Maybe independence was praised while neediness was shamed. So they learned, I can't rely on others. Needing someone is weakness. Love leads to loss. But here's the truth. Avoidants still feel love intensely. They just fight the vulnerability that comes with it. Important. Love is not the same as emotional availability. Now listen carefully. Just because an avoidant still loves you doesn't mean they are ready to love you properly. Love without emotional growth creates cycles. Push, pull, distance, return. Real change only happens when they become self-aware. They work on their attachment wounds. They choose growth over defense. You cannot heal someone who doesn't want to heal, and sometimes the most powerful thing you can do is step back and see if they step forward. Final message. If you're dealing with an avoidant who still loves you but struggles to show it, remember this: their fear is not your fault. Their silence is not always indifference. Their distance is not always the end. But you deserve consistency. You deserve clarity. You deserve someone who doesn't make you question your worth. Love should feel safe, not confusing. If this message resonated with you, comment below. Love shouldn't feel like a guessing game. And don't forget to like and subscribe for more deep relationship psychology insights. Until next time, protect your heart, but never close it.